Greetings and welcome to Bring It On cAfrica. And of course, I'm your host, Unotando. Today we're talking about a warning basically to a lot of people, and a lot of people are affected within South Africa. I'm talking about the alarming rise in digital banking scams. Whenever we're approaching holidays, fraudsters are basically stepping up their game, basically using advanced technology to basically target unsuspecting victims. So today we'll be diving into all of that and focusing on what has been happening when it comes to digital banking, especially in the bank that is known such as Standard Bank. A lot of people have been complaining about these fraudsters, but today isn't just about a specific bank. It's about the safety of our money when it comes to digital banking. So today we'll be diving into all of that, and of course getting to hear what exactly is happening and how are they able to do this. So before we head on to that, just a reminder, I have some exciting news here at cAfrica, and I'm talking about the cAfrica TV stick. This is something exceptional that each and every household needs. I'm talking about the cAfrica TV stick, and of course it's 4K quality, giving you the best African content. Just head to our website www.cAfrica.tv, and of course you can be able to purchase this for only $999. The amazing part is that there's no monthly subscriptions, meaning all you do is sit back, relax, and enjoy the amazing content. All right, so let's head on to a short break. When I come back, we'll be diving deeper into this topic. This is Bring It On cAfrica. Stay tuned in.
3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
From sports to spirit, documentaries to dance, the cAfrica stick brings every story to your screen. Hundreds of channels, one device, no limits, just pure streaming freedom. Plug it in, power it up. Play what moves you. Now available for you to purchase. Order now from www.cAfrica.tv.
One of the most common entry points is phishing. When you receive a message, a link asking you to basically log in to verify your details, the moment you click and enter your information over there, criminals literally have access to your banking profile. Welcome back. If you've just joined us, this is Bring It On cAfrica, and of course today we're diving deeper into the topic that is really alarming to a lot of people. We're talking about the rise in digital banking scams that is happening. So today we basically will be diving deeper into the topic and how this actually happens. The South African banking sector is basically raising the alarm over a sharp increase of sophisticated scams. And this time, criminals, they're basically not just using one trick, but they're combining multiple methods to trap victims. So we're talking about phishing, spoofing, and even voice scams, all interlinking and working together. What's even more concerning is the rise of artificial intelligence being used to scam people. I mean, fraudsters can now clone voices, mimic emails, and even create fake identities that seem completely real. Now that's scary, you know, especially for people in business, people who are always securing their money in banks. So it's really alarming, and a lot of people are busy saying that, is our money really safe when it's in the banks, you know, when such fraudsters can be able to do such things? What we're basically saying is that these people are getting smarter and smarter. So imagine getting a call that sounds exactly like your bank consultant, or receiving an email that looks identical to an official communication email from your bank. And I mean, all of those things, basically these fraudsters are in that level right now. So these scams are designed to basically build a trust quickly, in a sense, for the victim, and then create panic or even urgency. So let's break it down. One of the most common entry points is phishing. When you receive a message, a link asking you to basically log in to verify your details, the moment you click and enter your information over there, criminals literally have access to your banking profile. Imagine. But it doesn't stop there, you know? You might then get like a follow-up of some sort. And this is what we call phishing. This is where someone basically pretends to be from your bank because they already have some of your details, so it sounds very much convincing. So they may ask you for your one-time PIN, basically your password, or even guide you into making a certain payment for something. And just like that, your money is gone. Scary, right? But you know what? Someone could be like, I'll never fall for something like that. The truth is, these scams are designed to outsmart even cautious people because they use fear, telling you your account has been compromised, like I mentioned. They even use the sense of like urgency in a way, telling you that your account has been compromised, and even they use even your trust, pretending to be from an institution that you rely on. Because when you get a phone call from your bank or where you bank, basically you're gonna be like, oh, yeah, I do bank with these people. So they never, want to do something of that sort or scam me of that sort, and they have the relevant information about me. So I guess this is real, So when all of these come together, it becomes very much easy to make a mistake within that moment, And that's exactly what fraudsters are counting on. Basically earning your trust so that they can be able to lure you on and take your money. So what are they after? At the end of the day, the goal is simple. They need access. Criminals want your login details, your PIN, your card information, or your one-time PIN. Once they have that, basically they can access your bank account, transfer money, make purchases, or even lock you out completely. In some cases, they may even convince the victims to invest in fake opportunities that don't exist. It's not just a financial loss when you look at it, it's more than that. It becomes emotional too. So the next question is, how do we protect ourselves? First of all, never click on suspicious links or scans or unknown QR codes, Your bank will never ask you. They will never ask you to log in or update details or redeem rewards through a random message. It never works like that. If you get a message like that, just know it's a scam. Somebody's just trying to steal your money, basically. Secondly, never share your sensitive information. When it comes to sensitive information, it includes your password, your PIN, personal information, or your OTP. No matter who is asking, just don't give it to them, Thirdly, always verify. Verify, and verify once again. If you get a suspicious call or a message, you need to contact your bank directly using official channels. And finally, keep an eye on your accounts, check them up regularly, make sure that nothing fishy is happening over there. Your accounts are in order, basically. There's no transactions that have been made, especially when you have a lot of money. Sometimes you don't really see. They keep on making like those small transfers. You don't notice that much. So you need to make sure that you check on your accounts. Basically, what I'm saying is make sure that you verify that everything is in order. All right, now that's a lot of information to grasp, and some people are even scared, I know, but we have this under control. Once you know these things, you can be able to spot whatever is happening. Let's head on to an ad break. When we come back, we'll be diving into how you can stay alert in the digital world. This is Bring It On cAfrica. Stay tuned in.
3, 2, 1. We have liftoff.
From sports to spirit, documentaries to dance, the cAfrica stick brings every story to your screen. Hundreds of channels, one device, no limits, just pure streaming freedom. Plug it in, power it up, play deceives you. Now available for you to purchase. Order now from www.cAfrica.tv.
Because as much as they are scammers, they're also humans, So there's bound to be mistakes there and there. By staying cautious, protecting our information and spreading awareness, we can reduce the chance of falling victim. Welcome back. If you've just joined us, this is Bring It On cAfrica. We're on the last segment of this amazing episode. We're talking about the rise in digital banking scams, but right now we're focusing on basically how to stay alert in the digital world. Basically, we're looking at how can you be able to protect yourself and what is happening within the digital world. So basically, we're living in the digital age where it is very convenient, but as much as it's convenient, it comes with a lot of risks, because the same technology that makes banking easier, it's also being used by criminals to become more and more convincing. That's why awareness is your strongest defense. Take your time before acting on any request, especially when it involves your money, Question everything that feels urgent or unusual, in a sense. And remember, it's always better to double check than to regret later. Because sometimes, when you look at a deal and it's so good, sometimes if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Looking at all of this, and we are heading to different holiday seasons, it's important to stay informed because, scammers are evolving, but so can we, Because as much as they are scammers, they're also humans, So there's bound to be mistakes there and there. By staying cautious, protecting our information and spreading awareness, we can reduce the chance of falling victim. Making sure that whenever we find ourselves in a situation where you've been scammed, just make sure that you report it immediately, so that matter can be attended to as early as possible and as quickly as possible. Because your safety starts with the choices that you make. And the moment that a scam arises and you report it, it raises awareness to a lot of people, and you can save a lot of people from having their monies scammed. All right, before we close it off, of course, we'd like to hear from you. Do you think banks should up their game in terms of putting protection measures for their clients? Have you ever been scammed, and how were you able to resolve it? Please do share with us. Tell us your take based on this and how you feel about the digital banking stage that we're in right now. Engage with us. Tell us what you think. All right, before we close it off, just a reminder that we do have the cAfrica TV stick. This is something that each and every household needs. We're talking 4K quality, we're talking the best African content. And of course, all you need to do is head to our website, www.cAfrica.tv, so that you can be able to purchase it for only $999. And of course, after that, you are ready to go. And there's no monthly subscriptions. All you need to do is just purchase it and sit back, enjoy the amazing content. All right, my name is Notando, and this is Bring It On cAfrica. Till we meet next time, goodbye.
This is brought to you by cAfrica.